Mortal Kombat 2 called the best fighting game movie of the year with extreme fatalities. Let's get to it, y'all. Martial arts movie fans are already drooling with excitement for the release of Mortal Kombat 2, the 2026 follow-up to the 2021 film reboot of the wildly popular video game series. The sequel is set to introduce new characters, but among the returning ones is Cole Young, played by actor Lewis Tan. When talking about the film, Tan is teasing gnarly stunts, better fight scenes, and horrific fatalities. Mortal Kombat 2 just got more exciting. Tan is currently promoting his latest film, Wild At, and the action star caught up with Kombat.com to talk about Mortal Kombat 2. The actor was carefully not to reveal much, but he did mention that the sequel will go heavier on the action and gore. Although the first entry featured good fight sequences, not really. It didn't really reflect the violence that has made the video game quite memorable throughout the decades. Facts. I think it's worse. Some of the fatalities and some of the fights are worse, but they are way more detailed and way more complex, which is what I wanted. To step up the level of complexity and depth in the fights. It's Mortal Kombat. It's Mortal freaking Kombat. We should have the best fight movie of the year. This has been the goal. I think we accomplished that. The reimagining of the Mortal Kombat arrived back in 2021 during a time when audiences were still getting used to the new model of theater release after the COVID-19 pandemic. The film did decently in theaters, but not enough to represent a major success for Warner Bros. Despite this, the sequel was greenlighted quickly, with director Summer McQuaid returning to lead the project. With everyone involved with Mortal Kombat 2 will likely pursue a sequel that tweaks the elements that made the first entry weak in some of its parts. According to Tan, the film will be gory, but the action is also teased a more thrilling movie, with plenty of action sequences and set pieces. As he says, they learned from having to balance too many things in the first. I had a bunch of bruises. I was pretty banged up on this one for reasons that will soon be discovered. I love this stuff. I love to get into performances as much as I can and do all the fights that I can. I think in the second movie, there was only one big stunt that I didn't do because it was pretty gnarly. Well, gnarly basically. My character does a double backflip and lands on the floor. Stuff like that is a little too dangerous for me to be doing. You are bound to take a couple of hits and bangs when you do fights, but it's worth it. They really let the action team go crazy in this one. Whereas in the first one, they were trying to balance the storyline with fights, and the second one is the tournament we were already in. And they really gave the action team free reign to run with it. Shoot it in the way it was edited. When you do that and you have a good team and you trust them, you get gold. It's not that they didn't do that in the first movie. They did. But I think they were just trying to balance too many things, and we learn from those moments. And that's the one thing that I can appreciate Lewis Tan for, is being able to be transparency and being honest with, what are the issues with the first movie, and why I really do think that this sequel is going to pretty much be a surprise to a lot of people, for those that are going in the second movie with high expectations instead of going in with low expectations, just to be surprised of how good the movie does. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I'm glad that he's been upfront about this. And the part that got me, where he said he did a double backflip, which is something you don't do in real life unless you're defying gravity or you're a WWE wrestler or a parkour. You know what I'm saying? You'll probably do that in video games, but not in real life. But I'm glad that he's being 100% honest, and I can always respect that. So it really goes to show you that Mortal Kombat 2 is one of the biggest, most participating movies of 2026 so far. And it's coming out in May 7th of next year. And I'm already looking forward to it. And it's already being called the best video game movies of all time. And the third movie is being greenlighted. So they're pretty much being confident enough that this movie is gonna be one of the biggest surprises in the box office. Yes, the first movie back in 2021, it did okay. Well, I still have some issues with it, you know, but it did great in HBO Max, the streaming services at the time. So I think the sequel is going to shut a lot of people up and change a lot of people's minds. Everybody said that, oh, they don't want to see this movie because the first one sucked. The trailer came out during the summertime, and it pretty much shocked a lot of people of how good the movie looks. And I already knew that this movie is gonna change a lot of people's ways. You know what I'm saying? They had the budget, so it's gonna be a big budget movie. And the way they filmed the fight scenes, I know it's gonna, wow a lot of people, and I think it's a good thing. So what's your thoughts on this, man? Link to the article will be in the description. And if you are a Mortal Kombat fan, please drop it down below. And see you.